Hey, it's Aja. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to give you a flight attendant story time. And that's because you asked for it. I asked where I should go taking this channel. I got a lot of different answers, more about language learning, more about story times, about flying, things like that. Generally speaking, I find the story times quite hard to do because nothing happens. I just go to work and come home. Also because I don't like to linger. Like, the exciting things that happen in aviation are all bad. And I don't like to linger on negative. I don't like to remember guests who were rude to me or medical emergencies or anything like that. Like, I don't want to remember it. So I don't. I forget it as soon as I get off the aircraft. And then what story? What story do I have to tell you? But I do have a story time for you from an event that happened just last week to me as a flight attendant. Not just me. Well, I mean, mostly me. But it happened to a lot of people, I guess. Actually, me saying it mostly happened to me is very misleading. And in fact, let's start from the beginning. So, it's a random day in January. And as it being January, the crew, everybody living in the Northern Hemisphere, are expecting it to be cold, right? And I have a lot of different destinations to fly on this particular trip. The entire US, basically. I have the Central US, West Coast, and East Coast on this trip. So, anyways, to be fully prepared, the uniform I brought is one where I can wear my tall boots, my knee-high boots, tights, a pencil skirt, a long sleeve, a sweater vest, a cardigan, and a long coat. So this is what I have on. I am wearing all of these, and that's because I hate being cold more than like almost anything else in the world. I hate being cold. So I layer all the way up because I don't want to be cold. I usually would rather be hot. I'd rather sweat. Well, foreshadowing, my friend. I fully wore all this to be warm, and you know, the uniforms, the flight attendant uniforms, there are more than one option. We always have more than one option of what we could wear. I could have been wearing pants, I could have been wearing a dress. I wish I had chosen one of those, but I chose the pencil skirt. The reason I choose the skirt or the dress for winter is because I can wear it with my knee-high boots. Knee-high boots are warmer than pants. It makes sense. A lot of the flight attendants you will see walking around, they're wearing the knee-high boots and a dress or a skirt and tights, and it's warmer than pants. It is. So that's why. I actually prefer to wear pants 99% of the time because I think I look better in pants, and I don't wear skirts or dresses all that much in general. I have lately because I've been kind of like looking at this gothic style fashion edginess to add into my wardrobe, but I digress. The point is, I like pants, but I wore a skirt. And I guess I've been gaining some weight lately. I don't mind. I kind of think I look quite good with a little thickness, but looking good and fitting your clothes are two different things. So if you hadn't guessed what's about to happen, I will tell you. As I was getting into the shuttle, I was the last one getting into the shuttle to go to the airport from the hotel. All of my crewmates are already on the shuttle. There are 3 of them, and then me, I was last. And as I put my leg up to step into this big van, my skirt ripped in the back. Big booty butt is shaped like this. A big old rip. And when I say a big old rip, I have the skirt right here. And that's the rip exactly where my butt goes. That is it. That's what happened as I got into the shuttle to go to work. So, and yes, I did just pack that skirt on another trip just so I could show you guys. That's dedication. I care about you. After I got over my initial shock and horror. I was really thankful to be wearing all these layers, especially my long coat. My long coat goes all the way down past my skirt, so I'm covered. No one can see what just happened to me. However, we are on the way to work. We didn't give each other we gave ourselves enough time to get to the plane, but not like so much time, you know? I can't stop anywhere and change. Plus, mind you, I'm wearing all these layers, so yeah, it wouldn't just take like as quick as, oh, let me put on a different skirt. I didn't bring a different skirt. I don't own another uniform skirt. I didn't bring pants either because I'm wearing the knee high boots. I only brought a dress, which means I have to literally take everything off to put on the dress and then put on the sweater and the coat again. So I don't have time. I don't have time. I just have to walk around with a big old hole in my booty butt. Well, we always have a hole in our booty butt. A big old hole in my skirt until I get the opportunity to change later. Went through security like that, walked through the whole airport like that. And it's weird. I know my coat is covering everything, but I can't help but be like paranoid. I keep touching my butt to make sure that the coat is laying down, that I'm covered. Yes, I'm covered. I know I'm covered, but I don't know. I just paranoid. So that was how I walked through the airport. But here comes the other layer to the story. It's surprisingly warm. It's so much warmer than one would have expected on a random day in January. It's hot, actually. It's probably 65 degrees, but I'm dressed for 0 degrees. I'm dressed warm. So I'm sweating. I am soaking my uniform in just sweat. And I'm not even a big sweater like that, but I am hot. So we get to the aircraft. I do all of my safety checks and then I changed. I changed immediately. I was able to get changed fully before boarding began, which is really good because that means that I could not have to board in a big long coat that isn't part of my uniform, and I could be polished and be cute and whatever. So I'm back to being comfortable. Everything is fine for now. So we're boarding. One of the first guests to come on is like this older lady. She has gray hair. She needs help getting on the aircraft. She seems very sweet. We help her on. She has a middle seat. And so, but once we get the person who's on the window seat in, she doesn't have to move again. So she's just chilling. All these other guests come on. Everybody is being very kind and polite considering the situation. And the situation is that it's hot. And we're on one of those aircrafts where the air conditioning is not working until we get going. It's gonna continue to just get warmer and warmer until we get the engine started and we can go. And that's usually fine if we can just hurry up and board, get everyone boarded quick. There is a temperature at which, if it gets to this temperature, we have to deplane everybody. Everybody has to get off, and we can't complete boarding until we fix it. There is a temperature. We never hit that temperature. But everyone is dressed for winter, not summer, you know? So whatever that temperature is, technically, we're all probably past that point, which I didn't think about that. But sure, there's this temperature and the cabin was never hotter than this. But as individuals, we're probably all hotter than that because we're dressed for winter. People have on coats and layers, turtlenecks, all that. So, just as we are leaving, boarding complete, doors are closed, and we are in the middle of doing our safety demo as the airplane pushes back from the gate. Somebody rings the call button. It's the person who sits next to the sweet little old lady. And the sweet little old lady has passed out. She has collapsed. She's not okay. So we return to the gate. We're helping her. Somebody fills a bag with ice to give her. Somebody gets her water. We're trying to take off some of her layers. We're fanning her. But in the end, the conclusion was paramedics had to come get her off the plane. She was no longer deemed fit to fly. She can't reboard. Everybody else, though, on the plane, just getting hotter and hotter. Because again, we never got that engine going. We never got the air conditioning flowing. So everybody's burning up. But of course, there's more paperwork that needs to be done, right? There's more things that have to be done to make it safe to keep going. We have new paperwork we have to print. We have new procedures we have to go through before we can leave again. So it's probably another 30 minutes, probably more. Finally, we get the show on the road and we do make it safely to our destination. Nobody else got sick. Nobody else was unwell. A few people mentioned not feeling too good. We gave them water. Voila. Mission complete. But I say that to say, yeah, medical emergencies don't just happen in the air. Apparently they can happen on the ground too. That was the first time I ever had a medical emergency before takeoff. But we worked with teamwork, we communicated with each other and with the captain, and we took care of her. She probably went from the call button ring to off the airplane in like 3 minutes total. Situation was handled efficiently. But that's my story, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. This is not the end of the video, because this is the part of the video where I tell you, if you liked this and you made it to the end, the thing is that you don't just like aviation story times. What you like is me and the way that I tell them. And so if you like me, you should subscribe to see more of me, because I'm in all of my videos. You should also like this video because it helps me. If I don't see enough likes, I get discouraged and I don't want to make more videos. So do that. Also, I filmed this entire video with a filter on, a very light blurring filter on my skin because I didn't feel like putting on makeup. But if you prefer that I don't do that, I'm gonna need you to tell me. Thanks for watching. Bye.